The prices of silver and gold are absolutely skyrocketing, and it is affecting how a lot of people can stack and accumulate silver. So it's time for me to reevaluate and look at exactly what I'm going to do for my stacking strategy in 2025. So let's just get straight into it. Silver went from just being $28 in May of 2024 to now being at $46 an ounce in October of 2025. $46 an ounce. You used to be able to buy 2 ounces of silver for the price that you are currently able to buy 1 ounce of silver. This has really affected me because my job hasn't gotten any better, but the price of US dollars that I need to buy an ounce of silver has gone up. So what am I doing to continue to stack? Well, the first thing I have thought about a lot is fractional silver. Fractional silver was really hated on because of the premium, and no matter what, you're paying a higher premium for little pieces of silver. But there was a time, some time ago, where you could get a 1 gram gold piece for $50. And now a 1 gram gold piece costs $150. There was a time where you could buy a 1 gram silver piece for 50 cents. Now a 1 gram silver piece costs $3. It's not a huge difference in price yet, but eventually silver could get to a price where people aren't able to afford 1 ounce at a time anymore. If we see silver cross $100, I feel like a lot more people are going to get into fractional silver. Instead of buying a 1 ounce coin for $100, they may start buying half-ounce coins for $50. You never know. But what I do know is it is getting harder to stack silver and gold. One of the things that is very important to stacking precious metals and being successful at it is being consistent. Whether that's buying once a month, once every 3 months, or once every year, it doesn't matter. But you have to continue to buy more precious metals as you get more money, even if you're just buying a little bit at a time. Here's where my stack whatever you can jar comes in. This is going to be my new strategy for the rest of 2025. I'm not going to have an ounce goal. My new goal is to just put whatever in this jar that I can, no matter what size it is. Whether it's 1 gram, quarter ounce, 1 ounce coins, I'm just going to put silver in this jar and see how much I get. My old goal for stacking silver was stacking 5 ounces a year, which has been a pretty easy goal to maintain over the last 5 years. But my job hasn't been paying me nearly as much as silver has been increasing in value recently, and now my paycheck is only able to get me an ounce or maybe less than an ounce of silver each week. So I don't have enough money to buy silver and save up for the things I need to buy as a teenager. I need to have some money to go out and hang out with my friends. I need to have some money to save up for a car. So right now, this is my new goal. So to start off the stack anything jar, we're gonna put in 2 pieces that I just picked up, and I'll show you what they are. They do have a high premium, and it does cost a lot of money, but we're going to add this in. This is a quarter ounce silver buffalo. This cost me $13. I remember when you could buy quarter ounce buffaloes for like $6. It cost me $13. So it would end up costing me $50 an ounce if I were to only stack quarter ounce buffaloes. It has like a 60% premium, so very expensive over spot. But this is what I could afford, and that is what I'm adding to my stack. Then we've also got this, I don't want to drop this. We've got this 1 gram, oh, it's super small. We've got this 1 gram silver tank. This bar cost me $3 to buy, and I'm going to put it in the stack whatever you can jar. So starting off this jar very simply, it's a big jar. We're going to put some teeny little pieces in that won't even really make a big difference. I don't want to drop this one from too high up, but there we go. This is 9 grams of silver currently in this jar. I don't have a goal. I'm just going to try to fill it up as high as I can by the end of this year. One thing that I've noticed in my stack that I have really been lacking is constitutional silver, aka junk silver. And this is a very fractional way to pick up silver. So I may start adding a lot of fractional silver to this pick up anything you can jar, because this will be an easier way where I can spend $10 a week or $10 a month to add silver to my stack. I kind of feel like I'm going backwards in a case of accumulation because I'm accumulating a lot less silver for my dollar. But that is what happens when the prices go up. And when the prices go up as a stacker, you just have to adapt and you have to continue to stack. I was thinking when I first started stacking that I would sell all of my silver to buy a car. But I have thought about it a lot and I do not want to do that anymore. If I sell all of my silver for a car is just a depreciating asset. The second I drive my new car off of the lot, it's going to depreciate in value so much, and I'm going to lose a lot of the value in that car. But if I want to buy a appreciating asset, the best asset I can put my money into is land. So I am going to continue to stack silver until I can buy myself a property or a piece of land, whether it be an acre or 10 acres. My hope is that by sometime in 2026 or 2027, I can put a down payment on my own property. We'll see what happens. My new strategy is going to consist of just stacking a lot of fractional silver because I think that fractional will become more loved as silver gets more and more expensive. Another thing I would say with the price of gold and silver going up, there is kind of a mental block for the people who bought silver and gold at $30 an ounce or $20 an ounce, because now they are paying double what they used to pay for an ounce of silver. And sometimes it's hard to want to buy more silver when you're used to paying $26 an ounce. And now you have to pay $50. Like most silver coins right now cost you $50 for a 1 ounce silver coin, which is crazy. When I started stacking back in 2020, I used to be able to get a Canadian maple leaf silver coin for like $24. And that felt like a lot back then. But now it's $50, so it just feels like even more than it used to be. And so for a lot of people, this is a mental struggle. It is just like almost a appreciation shock where you don't want to buy anymore because you're used to a lower price. This is why adapting is very, very key in investing, and it's very, very difficult. So I'm trying to slow down and I'm trying to set less hard goals for myself so that I can stay consistent in stacking even when it gets expensive. Because over time, your dollar cost average will go down. Meaning, let's say I buy ounces at $26 an ounce and I buy silver for $50 an ounce. My average per ounce is about $30 per ounce. So my average is actually lower than the price of silver right now. And the reason my average is lower is because I've been buying for years and years. So the dollar cost average goes down. It goes lower and lower. If your dollar cost average is lower than the current spot price of silver, that is a good thing. That means you're profiting. And I just think that slowing down right now is the best thing for me so that I can continue to stack. We are going to end this video with my thoughts on if you should buy silver and gold right now. With the prices of silver and gold going so high, there are a lot of people who are just buying in because they don't want to miss out. So the prices are going up like crazy because the more mainstream that silver and gold gets, the more people jump on. Some of those people who jump on may get hurt when there's a little pullback, when the price goes down just a little bit because the demand dies down a little bit. The price of silver is $46 an ounce. I would predict, if I'm just guessing, that we're going to get a little pullback to maybe 45 or 44. But we have been seeing very stable prices at $46 an ounce. My prediction for next summer is by summer of 2026, we will see $50 silver. The reason for this is based on how the world has been right now. Based on the wars around the world, based on inflation, based on fear in the general market, I can definitely see silver hitting $50. When silver hits $50, that is another mental barrier. Every $10 for silver is a mental barrier. When you break through an all-time high, then it goes higher because people are scared that they're missing out. So, $50 silver is on the horizon. That's at least what I think. Don't take this as financial advice. This is just my opinion. So I think buying silver right now is still not a bad idea. From what I've seen in the market, buying silver has never really been a bad idea. because year over year, I have been returning 18% per year for 5 years. So I've never really seen an issue in buying silver and gold as an investment or as a hedge against inflation. It has always just been steadily climbing, which is a great thing for an investment. If you haven't bought any silver yet and you're on the fence of buying some silver, take it slow. Maybe buy 1 ounce or 2 ounces just to see where the price goes. If you're already a stacker and you have a lot of ounces of silver, just continue to stack. Buy what you can when you can. Don't go into debt for silver because that is a bad idea. Buy what you can afford. It is great to have silver. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and share this video with all of your friends so that we can continue to make videos. And if it helped you at all, whether that be changing your perspective on silver stacking or just learning a little bit about my perspective, then please hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos in the future. And this is where I disappear.